Hey everyone, in this video we'll take you through a beginner's guide to Pixverse AI. In order to do so, first off you're going to want to go to pixverse.ai and make sure that you're logged in. Once you are, you should be met with a similar screen to this, and you can see that you have a menu here on the left hand side. You have the tutorial, the FAQ, and also your subscription is going to be right here. This will show you how many credits you have. I've already used my credits, but this will also show you what subscription plans they have available. So if you decide to go with Pixverse, these are the options you have. You can change your language. You have a couple options here. It's not an exhaustive list. If you don't see your language here, then you can change your language through the browser functions itself. In Chrome, that can be found here. The three dots towards the bottom, you'll see here where it says translate. And then, of course, we have our account icon where we have user info, subscribe, API, tutorial, FAQ, and most of those you can find elsewhere. If you look under user info, you'll see that you have the option to update your username, email. There's a few options there, but nothing too exhaustive. Let's go ahead and take a look at the main page here, and you'll see a variety of other generations that people have created. There's some really cute stuff here. There's some really cool stuff here. And this will just give you an idea of what Pixverse is capable of. Having played around with Pixverse a little bit, I am impressed with the results. It does seem to do a pretty good job, and the videos that it generates do seem to be nice and clear, and I'm not seeing too much in ways of morphing. Just looking through here will give you an idea of what other people have done. You can even download any of these. If there's something that you like and you want to use it, then you can go ahead and download that there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Create tab here. When we hit on Create, then you're going to see that you have your prompt bar here at the bottom, and you can either enter in a direct prompt, nothing too fancy here, so I'll give you an example. This is one that I did without any image input, and all I did was a gorgeous 8K fantasy forest, and this was the result here, which is really quite nice. Compared to some other generations you might get, this is nice and clear. Everything looks really clean and professional, and so that is going to give you some indication of what Pixverse is capable of. We can see that you have a variety of options here at the bottom to choose from, and you can see here we've got our different versions we can use. There's different effects that you can use. There's some really cool stuff here, some fun stuff here. It looks like Pixverse is in many ways engineered towards these fun little animations that you can add to your images. So if you have an image that you want to use, then you can do that, and then you can select one of these effects and you can get some really cool results from that. There's also some styles here to choose from, nothing too extreme. You just got some anime, 3D animation, clay. For the most part, you're going to be using just your images. And then next you have here the duration. You can either choose between 5 seconds or 8 seconds. You have here either the turbo mode or the quality mode. You have your aspect ratios that you can choose. You have all the main ones that you might want to use here. There's also the motion mode, which is either normal or performance. And then finally, you have your character option. And here you can create a character. This is for character consistency. You can have your character there, and it will take from that face and generate a result. I will show you here. This is the result that I had from my character face, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty much like the character. Her hair is maybe a bit more blonde than it is white in the picture there, but really good results. And this is a good opportunity to point out the lip sync function. Not every generator has a lip sync function, but Pixverse does have a lip sync function, so you can just click that there. And then from here, you can type in what you want the character to say. And here you have the voices on the right-hand side. So if you click that, you'll see that you have a few voices here to choose from. And you can also upload your own audio. So if you want to use your own voice, or if you're using another voice generating software, something of the sort, then you can upload your own audio here and you can get the lip sync that way. So that is nice to note that Pixverse does offer that as an option. And just looking through here, this is another one that I did. This is using my own image that I uploaded, and these are the results with Pixverse. We'll just go ahead and make that bigger there. So you can see, pretty cool. It does this nice little pan here. Now, in this case, it's not exactly great in that the cars are going one direction and then the camera moves and all of a sudden they're going a different direction. But one thing that you could do if you wanted to salvage something like this is just with an editor, maybe cut the clip in two, so that way you've got two looks there. You've got your welcome to the future moment here, and then you can just cut the clip and then you have that as two separate clips. So that's something that you can do. And sometimes with video generations, you do have to get somewhat inventive. And here, let's see. Let's go ahead and try where it says here, go create. Well, we'll just look really quick and you'll see that you have, with each of these, you do have the option to extend and to upscale. All of this is going to cost credits, so just be aware of that and be as frugal as possible. Here we can go ahead and click on go create, and let's see here. So it looks like what that does is that just brings your prompt and the image back into your prompt bar here so that you can try something else. Let's try that right here. Yeah. So yeah, just by clicking go create, then that's going to bring you back to the original generation that you've created. And if you want to modify your prompts, or if you have any other edits that you are looking to do, then you can go ahead and just click go create, and it'll take you there to those individual generations. We'll take a look here at the asset page, and as far as the difference between the create page and the asset page, I mean, the asset page, you'll get a snapshot of your different creations, and you also have the character tab here, so you can see the character that you created. So here we could see the original character that I added, and then here in the video you can see the result. So still looks like her pretty good, but like I said, the hair here is a little bit more of like a silver color, whereas here it's a little bit more blonde. But that's nitpicky, and it just depends on what it is that you're looking for. So like in this case, if we were to click on this, then we would want to click go create. And here all I have is woman in a bar 8K. So if we wanted to be a little bit more specific and make sure that our results are coming out the way that we want, then we might want to add here silver hair, and might even want to put in futuristic, something like that, because it is sort of a futuristic scene. So that will just give you an idea there of what you can do with Pixverse. Finally, we'll take a look here at the favorites tab. And here, this is basically just as you might expect. If you look on any of your videos here, you can favorite them by hitting like. So if you go and hit like, then now it is now over in your favorites tab. So that's just a nice little way of keeping things organized. So that gives you an idea of everything that Pixverse is capable of. It is not as intense, let's say, than some of the other video generators. There's not as many options, you might say, but the options are very focused on creating some really nice videos, and it's more to the point than some other generators might be. But I would say by and large, I am impressed with the results. They're very quite nice. They're very quite clean compared to some other generations that you might use somewhere else. Sometimes you get some mixed results. So it seems as though Pixverse is doing some pretty good stuff there as far as their generations go. So that gives you just an idea of what you can expect with Pixverse, and I hope that you enjoy using that, and that's all there is to it. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment or like and subscribe for more helpful tips.